Okay, so the site is deployed, and it is a tiny bit faster, not as much faster as I was hoping and expecting, but probably there are probably some optimizations I can make. It is definitely a lot simpler than it was, so that is good. Because it's only one node service I have to worry about rather than node service, Postgres service, Redis service. So it is better. And I am logged in. And my DNS propagated, so I am now on the latest, which is nice. So I'm going to go to cache admin, and I'm going to delete all the post read rankings, because that is what I wanted to test out. Was this actually? It's the total reader count. That's what I want to test out. I want to see whether this even needs to be cached. So that's interesting. Oh, right, because this is in LRU. Time to live is only 5 minutes. Oh, that's right. Okay. And it's stale while revalidated. I don't mind giving him a stale thing for a whole day if I have to. So, yeah. Okay. So we actually should be able to find this in the logs. Probably. There it is. Whoa. Yeah, that is nuts. Holy smokes. Man. Well, let's look at our Prisma schema. Maybe there's like some way to do like an index or something. Yeah, maybe. Yikes. So this is actually not okay, because what it means is this is synchronous. And so when we are saying, hey, I want you to get me a fresh value, I mean, that is never going to make a user wait. That's always going to be refreshed behind the scenes. So maybe that's okay. But it does mean that that's happening. That's like stopping anything else from happening, because JavaScript's single threaded. So this change, not good. Got to go back. Yep, we got to revert that change completely. Hold on a second. Well, no, we can. I've got that somewhere else. Okay, so raw SQLite, we're not going to be using that. Really slow query cannot be sync. Yeah, huh. So I'm doing something wrong. I know that I'm doing something wrong. There could be some way to throw an index on this, or maybe I change it so that we have a different model here. So it's a model non post read. And then model user post read. And then we just count distinct in each of those tables. Man. Unfortunately, I think I might be able to make this migration work actually. I think this will be better. How do you spell anonymous? Anonymous post read. Or maybe just call it client post read now. Anonymous post read. And user post read. And then you count distinct client IDs and distinct user IDs in those post reads. And don't have to do a null check. Maybe that would make it faster. All right. One other thing. I think that Prisma handles indexes for you, but I hear people tell me that indexes are how you make queries fast. Okay, index. SQL Server, is that like... Yeah, Microsoft SQL Server, yeah. Okay, so none of these are available for SQLite. The only one that was available for Postgres was this one. Yeah, okay. Huh. So would this help make things faster? I don't know. And it's a fair bit of effort to find out. Sorry, just coordinating with somebody on something. Okay, so before, get that out of my way. Just had a single post read. And that may or may not have had a slug. Now, we'll have two different tables. Here we're looking for read posts read by this user or their client, we can totally do that. That's no problem. Most popular. Okay, you know what I want to do? I want to look at the Better SQLite and see if they've got like a support channel or something. And just ask them if this is expected behavior. Slow query. I have a query on a table with about 450,000 rows that I was hoping Better SQLite 3 could make faster. Here's the query with Better SQLite 3. And I had it over here. Whoops. It was in blog server. I haven't pushed it yet. Oh, I guess I did. Yeah. Oh, I need your parent. There you are. Here's, I'm using Prisma to model my database tables, and for regular queries, here's how that table is modeled, or at least how it was before I made the changes locally here. Is there any way I can get more information about a table? when I deployed better SQLite 3, or the query with better SQLite 3, it did not speed things up like I had imagined. Instead, the queries took around 600 milliseconds. I'm pretty inexperienced with databases, so I may be doing something completely wrong. I would love some advice on how to speed up these queries. Yep. Okay. So I am pretty confident that I could write this migration. SQLite auto index post read 1. That's not listed in here. Sure, .lint. Okay, well, yeah, definitely don't have any idea what I'm doing there. So, it's interesting that ended up working. I think it does work. Database URL, but that's a file colon yada yada. Not sure why that works. Okay, anyway, we are going to continue on our path. I'm going to undo all of this for now. Here, I'm going to stick it in my clipboard though. Maybe we'll come back to that. By the way, here, let's just edit. Also, I'm happy to change my schema to optimize the queries. Yep, okay. Just gotta notice this. Add a summary table with a counter. Yeah, that's basically a cache, right? And that is kind of what I'm doing already. Effectively, what ends up happening raw query raw, here it is. So yeah, when this is, oh, I need to fix this because this is busted. This doesn't work. I need to look at that. Yeah, because this isn't cachified, we actually stick it in LRU cache. So this only runs every 5 minutes, and users are never on the tail end of this. The reason why I can't use Better SQLite here, though, is because the query, when it does happen, takes hundreds of milliseconds, and it's synchronous because SQLite's supposed to be crazy fast. And so, yeah, but yeah, that's not going to work for what we're doing here. So for that reason, we're not going to do it that way. But it occurs to me, one, this is wrong, and two, like it was broken when I was trying it earlier. And also, I think we can actually take some of our learnings when playing with SQLite and use this query instead of the double query thing that I was doing. So let's try that. So now this is just const result is await that thing. Say true. Here, Oh, that's why we weren't getting an error. I think it would have errored, but we caught it, and that's why we had this. Anyway, we'll get that dealt with. Okay, cool. All right, now let's try this. Cool, okay. So it's the same thing. It sends me back an object that has the name of the query, or like the query itself is the property, which is super weird to me that it does that. But whatever. So we'll do the same thing that I was doing. If I can find it. Object values. You're complaining because you're saying, yeah, that's not necessary. And I suppose it's not. Yeah, that makes sense. And this is going to say NaN people. Okay. Oh, now that's... Oh, it's an array. There we go. What a joke. Okay, bringing it back. Let's try this. Let's make sure is raw query result. Result any, and this should be an array of record string and unknown. So we can at least get that to be happy. And sorry, that's a result is that. Okay. Now if that, then we'll return 0 with the console log so I can see it late at some point. Console.error. Unexpected result from get da da da. Okay. And then we can say result. Come on, the result type is a record string. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, okay. 0 object.values. What are you complaining about? I should be able to object values that. There we go. Query result, or yeah, what a pain. Such a weird structure. I'm sure there's a good reason for it, but it's super weird to me. Count is 4n, and then you numberify that. And that's just 4. Hooray! All right, so now this is going to work. And also, console.time count and time end. How long does that take? That is quite a bit faster than it was before. It's like, yeah, a fifth the time that it was before. So, because it's just a single query, I guess. Well, that's great. We'll see what the actual time is here. Let's do that. Okay, cool. Optimize, get reader count query. I should probably figure out this get hook. Okie doke. Yeah, okay, good. So let's proceed with our step-by-step process. Oh, I forgot one thing I need to do here real quick. Okey-doke. Yeah, okay, so let's now look at our notes. We're going to add a new region. I hope this works. I think we probably better not add the region until what I just pushed finishes deploying. Which shouldn't be too long. But I can probably work on this while we wait. So all the Postgres stuff. And actually, 2021. Call out info. Some are, yep, I've migrated from Postgres Redis to SQLite. Read about that in migrate SQLite post. I think that'll look the way I want it to look. Whoops. Yep, okay. That's good enough for that. Here, we'll get rid of this. Hopefully we won't need it. The count is a big int. There we go. So now we're going to go to our env example, and we've got SQLite is where that needs to be. And we don't have test routes anymore. Yay! Get rid of that nonsense. I don't think we even need the running ETE thing anymore either. Yep. Wait, is ETE. Yep, those are gone. Hooray! That's very good. Okay, and then yeah, let's see, where's Sublime? I feel like there's another. Yeah, we don't have Postgres in here, we don't have Redis in here. Good. Just deleting this from my file that is hidden. the .env file. Okay, sweet. So those are all gone over there. And then your break is coming up. Begin to come out of flow. Now where's that caching thing? Caching. Sweet work. Now enjoy a break. Give yourself some gratitude for the work you did. Okay, cool. It's technically break time, so I'm gonna take that break and we'll see you in 5 minutes-ish. Okay. Just so you know, my kids are going to be home from school in just a moment, and I fully expect to get interrupted. Um, but I'd much rather get interrupted by my kids than by random strangers at a workplace. So I love being interrupted by my kids. Okay, so, but don't tell them that. So I was looking at monitoring here, and look at how long it took. 1.9 seconds. Prisma says it took 1600, but then maybe, I don't know, something took a couple hundred, extra 100 milliseconds to get to the next line. I don't know, something weird happened there. But in any case, that's like a crazy long query. So I don't think that it's happened again. Maybe it has. Oh yeah, it has happened again. So I mean, a full second for that query. So it's just a slow query. Like I said, I think I'm doing something very wrong. Yeah, that's a shame that I'm so bad at that. But yeah, that's okay. That's something that can be optimized later if it really matters a lot. And again, I'm keeping it off of the request, so nobody's request should take that long. Somebody went to the 404 page. Why did you go to the 404 page? Just curious what my 404 page looks like? That's what it looks like. And here's what my 500 page looks like. And here's actually the 404 page looks like this. I'm not sure why the 404 looked like that. Is there a 403 page? Nope. All right. Anyway, so let's see. Where did we leave off? Oh yeah, gonna get rid of all this Prisma stuff or Postgres stuff. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Where's this client Postgres thing? Oh right, yeah, that's right. Migrate script is gone. The whole Prisma Postgres thing is gone. Yeah. And that's all that's got that left. Postgres. Oh, gotta rename this SQLite. Yep, you want to download your data? I tell you where it came from. Did you know that there's that feature? If you go to your user page, there's a button, download your data. Boom. And there it is. There's all my data. Let me see if there's anything in here I don't want you to see. I don't think so. Yeah, I even show you what's in the cache. Yeah. Yep, all your post reads, everything. Okay. Anyway. Okay, where's Postgres? I have used it with Postgres, but not anymore. Gotta spell that correctly. Yep, okay, cool. Is that all? Man, thought I had more that I needed to remove. It's cool to have my migrations reset. Okay, cool. So got that all done. Now, before I push that, let's do this. Prepare for chaos. Okay, that doesn't want to do that. Oh dear. Oh, data. That's what it needs. Oops. I think might be in trouble because of that. I think it may have tried to start up a couple others in that one region. So let's look at what happened. Maybe not because I didn't have volumes for it. So yeah, I think we're probably okay actually. So that's good. Okay, here we go. Fly version update. Just get the latest Fly version. Here we go. Supposed to take 250 steps every hour. So we're just gonna walk in place here for a little bit on this soft pad. Let's actually look where I'm at right now. I'm only at 1,700 steps today. Yikes. I even exercised this morning, but it was weightlifting, so not many steps. Okay, so what are we doing now? Are we deploying? I'm just seeing Denver. There's GRU, Hong Kong. GRU is Brazil, Sao Paulo. So we got Hong Kong, Sao Paulo, and yeah, I'm still confused why we're doing that select post reads. Maybe it's for every post. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, so we only store it for like 5 minutes. And so pretty much anytime somebody goes to a post, we need to go and update that post reads. Yeah, that makes sense. So, okay, we've still got Hong Kong. Yeah, there we go. India's coming up. Sao Paulo is getting close. Hong Kong's going. Hong Kong, Sydney. Yeah, Hong Kong is almost ready to go. Uh-oh. No longer available. Writing snapshot. Writing snapshot. Okay, I think that's all good. Removing LTX files. Snapshot received. Okay, cool. It's starting the server in Brazil. Yep. Brazil's taking traffic. Boom. Actually, what it's doing right now is it's probably updating the cache, which makes me think maybe I should have brought these up one at a time because they're all going to be hitting Twitter's API to warm up that cache. Oh well, it'll eventually figure itself out. So that's whatever. Okay, come on. Yeah, I think I'm almost there. Yeah, India is coming up. There's Hong Kong at the health check. Inner joins. Uh-oh. Yep, health check failed in Brazil. Here, let's see what this thing is saying. It's not saying anything. Come on, you're doing stuff. Wake up. We're deploying, friends. There we go. They all got check marks, so they say they're okay. Yep, health checks are failing. We're getting fly replays. That's interesting. Yeah, it's failing on the fly replays. Oh, interesting. So our health check is resulting in a fly replay. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Should definitely not be doing that. So they're going to fail to come up if that's the case. Yeah, I'm almost there. Come on. There we go. 250. Yeah, okay, so what's the health check doing? And why did I not catch this in staging? Get blog, read rankings. Or let's see, let's look for 409. So cache admin, that's not going to be a part of this at all. Fly.server, we've got two places, ensure primary and get fly replay response. Get fly replay response is only used in the entry server, and that happens when the response status code, okay, yeah, so that happens when the response status code is greater than or equal to 500 and we're not in the primary. Interesting. I would expect that fly would actually catch those. We should never actually get that as a response. Maybe because we're requesting it from ourselves somehow. But it is not from ourselves, though. We are making the request this way. Maybe I shouldn't do HTTP. I think actually we can say request dot URL. Oops. Dot protocol. I believe that includes all that stuff. Yeah. Let's see what this says. Fly status. So it looks like India's up. So eventually they're okay. Or maybe not. Hold on. Status is running on all of them. It's just the health checks. There are 2 total, 1 passing, 1 critical in every region. One of the health checks probably is the TCP health check, just to make sure that you can connect to it. I think in my TOML here, got, yeah, TCP check. So you can connect to it. It's the HTTP check that goes to health check. That is, it's having trouble with. And I would expect to see some output here saying, hey, we're like loading up the cache. Yeah, that is happening. Filling up the cache for all these regions. And so when the cache is all full for all these regions, then I think these health checks should pass. I'm not sure. Let me make sure. Yeah, that is Denver. Okay. 4 seconds to get the reader count. That query took 4 seconds in Sydney. Holy smokes. Well, let's just let it keep going. See where it ends up. Eventually it's going to give up. And then we can take things down. Yeah, Hong Kong status pending. 2 total health checks. Does not say. Yeah, so as long as Denver doesn't fall over, then we're fine. These won't start taking traffic until their health checks pass. That's why we have health checks. Okay, I may need to take a phone call. Oops. Okay, yep, I'm gonna take a phone call. I'll be right back. Whoops, clicked the wrong thing, sorry. Yeah, so we're still super unhappy. I think there's probably more than just updating the cache value for the different blog posts. Maybe for like, because the thing is that we don't have a shared cache anymore. Every region has its own cache, and so each one is going to have to load up the cache, which is a real pain. But yeah, I mean, it does look like they're doing stuff. It's just this get reader count is taking forever, so maybe that's part of the problem. Is the get reader count query just takes so long that maybe it times out or something. But that should be behind a cache in LRU. So yeah, I'm confused by that. But I believe we should only have. That is crazy. We should only have the one region that is taking any traffic right now, hopefully. If I go here, man, that was nice and fast. Yeah, I wish it was faster, man. I am doing something wrong because it totally should be faster. But if I switch this to MAA, are we getting that from Denver? Yeah. Yeah, so we're still only getting it from the primary region. The other regions aren't taking traffic yet, so that's good. But I think we might want to scale it back down and get those regions out of here. So my concern is, what if I say, hey, scale it back down, and then it's like, okay, I'll leave you with this broken AMS or something. That would be kind of unfortunate. Or maybe I should just leave it and just see what happens. Let's just let it roll for a little bit longer. What else did I need to do? Yeah, workflow quality control stuff. So we can do that. Oops. All this stuff, bring this back in. So now it only deploys if it's deployable. And it needs those things first before it will deploy. So let's make sure that those things work. npm run lint, npm run type check. Oh. Type check is unhappy. Yeah, man, TypeScript, why do you gotta be like that? See, this should totally be able to find that, though. See, and it is in the editor, so like what gives? So types, and it goes up one directory to find types, which should end up in here. Maybe it's because it's in other tsconfig project. Yeah, maybe this tsconfig project stuff should actually be this, and then at least they'll be the same. We don't have E to E anymore. Oh wait, there it is, yeah. Just realized the last couple breaks I've forgotten to open up the window, and so high levels of carbon dioxide in this room. I should probably get like a little thing. That would be helpful. I'll tell my wife that's a good idea for a Christmas present. She's always trying to figure out what to get me for Christmas. That would be a good one. Just like a little thing that says, what are the carbon dioxide levels relative to the oxygen that's in this room? Okay. So, some good news. We have the same errors with this change, so there's that. If I reload the editor, then hopefully it loads the tsconfig and results in the same errors. I'd like to at least get to that place. It's not wanting to do that. What if I completely start over with the editor? Say, open it up, brand new. It was complaining about something around here, this right here. Nope. Well, you know what? I happen to know that a new version of TypeScript was released, so let's install that and see what happens. Okay. I was supposed to put a dot there, I think. I don't know if I need that though. Maybe I don't. Okay, still errors. Reload the window, maybe. I just want to get the same errors. Is that too much to ask? Initializing. Okay, and it initialized. I guess it's still fine with this. And there are my types right there, just sitting around, chilling, doing nothing interesting. And this is just local. I bet that if I pushed it, everything would work fine. Remove Postgres stuff and enable workflows. Still gotta no verify because TypeScript is a bum. Man, I wonder how long this is supposed to go. I forgot what the timeout time was. Timeout, is that per request? Grace period, 600 seconds, so that's 10 minutes, feel like this has been going for more than 10 minutes. Pretty sure. Pretty sure I made this more than 10 minutes ago. Yep, definitely way longer than 10 minutes ago. So I'm not sure what that's. It should be like, hey, we can't bring this sucker up. We're gonna tear it down. So let's just scale it back. Fly scale count 1. Let's just make sure you pull down the right ones, because you should definitely not be pulling down Denver. So see, it's showing that Denver is coming up. Kind of don't want to bring up Denver. Kind of want Denver to just be up. Once these are all gone, I think I want to delete the volumes, because if I don't, then when I deploy, it might actually end up deploying to a different region. I want it to just be Denver. I think I hear my kids playing jump rope. One sec. Yeah, so while I was gone on my last trip, my wife got a jump rope for the kids, and yeah, so my son is practicing right now. It's super cute. Okay. Cool. So it looks like everybody is home. Okay. Now, I just saw this. We got a failure. Rats. With my TypeScript change, I messed up ESLint. Just passed OK. The build failed. TypeScript failed. Okay, well, at least now it's not just local, so that's good. It's just my editor. And then Playwright is still a mess for the same reason, actually. Okay, that's good. Just can't resolve that. Okay, we can deal with that. We can make that work. So let's look at the Indy stack and how this is configured to work. Maybe if I just do this, what happens if I just do this? Forget all that nonsense. Just stick it all in one place. Get rid of this exclude. And yeah, okay. Well, it looks like Lint was fine. Oh, because it probably cached. That's probably. One thing I love about my son Adam is that he will not give up. He practices and he practices, practice. And I love that. I think he's awesome for that. Yeah, yeah, I think I might want to bring that in. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So we're going to just say types. Yeah, we've got that right there. Yeah, there we go. That's the way it's supposed to be. Here, and actually, you know what? Let's get rid of tsconfig here. And the tsconfig there. And the tsconfig here. And here. All right, we're going to need this type roots in my config. Whoops. That. Yeah. What are you complaining about? vtest. Just TypeScript globals. Okay, give me 1 second. I've got a knock on the door. Be right back. Okay, so there's got to be a globals. Still looking for vtest globals. I don't think just globals is a thing, but is vtest globals a thing, or is that just something special? Oh, there it is. Yep. So, what? Come on, really? Just global type definitions. Where are they? There we go. Now that's happy. Okay, hey, that's better. And this is complaining because it's not sure what version we're on. So, rats. This is the hard thing where we're running both in the server and we're gonna say 2022 or 2021. We're not actually building with TypeScript anyway, so that's fine. You're still complaining, huh? Yeah, well. Bum-ba-da-dum. Okay, cool. What are you complaining about? Oh, right, all these ESLint files. These can all be deleted also. Yep, I forgot about you. Yeah. Gonna delete you, and you, and you. All you can be gone. And ESLint, all gone. Okay, let's run them both. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's so annoying. That's interesting. Right, because this tsconfig JSON is probably not as strict as the one that I made or that I had before. You know what? It just occurred to me I should probably take a screenshot of these metrics. This is here, further frost metrics. Yeah, just looking at those. Just gonna stick that in my locker. Oops. Response times hanging out in what appears to be like the sub-second to 5-second range mostly. And now, yeah, this was when I was deploying the multi-regions. So before and after that, oh man, we can't really do that very easily. That's just in the last 5 minutes then. Yeah, it is faster. It definitely is faster. Not as fast as I was expecting though. So I still have more to optimize. Why is MAA still pending? Come on, get out of there. I do need to delete these regions though before I deploy a new thing. Oh. I think maybe it's list. No. Yeah, list. Okay, grab all those IDs. All except for the last one. Flag all, delete, or is it remove? Remove. Delete. Well, I'm going to just have to hang out here while they take their sweet time to delete those volumes. Next time I try this, we're going to bring up one at a time. So it didn't go off without a hitch when I tried to deploy to multiple regions. I'm pretty sure I have no idea why. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, that should be the last one. There we go. Okay. Anyway, yeah, we were looking for the tsconfig that I had before. Other shared tsconfig, strict true. Do I not have strict? Yeah, I've got strict. Skiplet, no. Where is it? Imports not used as values. Error. It's interesting. React. This one's React JSX. Whatever. Module resolution. Yep. Module 2020. Skip lib track. Skip lib. Yep. Resolve JSON modules. Yep. No unchecked. This is the one. Yep. And now, going to be a little more strict there. Okay. Here, let's get rid of that cache here too. That thing still exists. Definitely doesn't now. Okay, try that again. Okay, cool. So ESLint is happy, and this is like, hey, you don't need that. And I'm like, well, my editor seems to think I do. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, my editor sure thinks I do. Okay, reload. Maybe magically now it'll be like, oh no, you don't need import React from React. Nope. What a piece of garbage. Ah, ESLint. Okay. ESLint. You can disable that dumb rule. Now you're not mad, are you? Okay, cool. So that's our arrow button. Then hero section, doesn't need that. Header section, doesn't need that. And our card. What? I promise I didn't make that. Card. Yeah, this is a file that doesn't exist, or doesn't need to exist. Div. What? Where's that card being imported from? Card. Oh. Getting a phone call. Be right back. Still don't know what's going on here. This card thing. What is it saying? Property tag is optional, but required in this other type. Tag were undefined, and then in here, tag were undefined. I don't know what to tell you. Sure looks like it's the same to me. I suppose that's why I left that there. Don't want to deal with it. Supposed to take a break, and while you haven't been watching me live this whole time, and I've been taking seems like I've been taking breaks, I haven't actually been taking breaks. So I'm going to take a break, and we'll see you in a few minutes. Whoops, wrong one. There we go. Okay. So let's continue. Yeah, that, and the card thing, feature card. Podcast subs. Don't need that anymore. Beauty. And then this was complaining and apparently is not anymore. And this also was complaining, but it's not anymore, I guess. Let's try again. It was on line 100. It was complaining about this. Okay, looks like ESLint is happy, and TypeScript is happy, except for this one. Oh, right, because of this index thing. Man, I think I'm safe to delete that, actually. So that's good. Let's run the build. Beauty. Update TS and ESLint setup. And I can run with the pre-commit hook now. Hooray! Some people do not believe pre-commit hooks are worthwhile. I can understand their viewpoint. However, I do feel like, in general, if they're just a couple of seconds, it's better to have errors blow up in your face here than in CI when you've actually already moved on to something else. So, okay, here we go. We have simplified that. That's all very good. There was something else that I noticed. I was like, oh, I should probably do that, but I don't remember what it was. Okay, let's look at the repo, look at the actions. Notice these are all running. Playwright should also be dependent on whether there's deployable changes. Workflow, deployment, Where's Playwright? Needs changes. Changes. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Let's see what happens to Playwright on this one. Following error occurred while processing this tweet with remark embedder transformer. Unauthorized. That's right. I wanted to add. Yeah, see, so that will never get cached. Do I cache the tweets? I can't remember if I cache tweets. I think I cache tweets. I can find out. Cache admin. Yep, totally do. Sweet. So we can totally add the Twitter bearer token nonsense. You know what though? Like, why is it trying to? Yeah, let's go to mock Twitter. Yeah. Twitter bearer token. Maybe I do have the Twitter bearer token and it's just old or something. We're going to go over to our settings and secrets. I don't want you to see. Yeah, we don't have a Twitter bearer token. We do have a Cypress record key. We are not using that anymore. So I'm going to delete that. You can't see this, but that is what is happening. And we're going to delete the Redis CI test URL because we're not using that anymore. And remix token, we don't need that anymore. Delete that forever ago. What I've got left is a fly API token and a refresh cache secret. Now if we go, oh, I know what's going on. I know what's going on. See what we do. I'm checking for Twitter bearer token. I do have a Twitter bearer token right here. And so that gets copied into a .env. Yeah, so what our Twitter bearer token ends up being is that, some Twitter bearer token. So that's not going to work. Should we comment that out? No, we can't. I'll just say or, you know what? since we mock it out, so if there's not equal to that there. So if there's a Twitter bearer token, yeah, the server won't even start up without the Twitter bearer token, so it's got to be there. But we only want to return if it's not equal to some Twitter bearer token, which we're going to rename to test Twitter or mock Twitter token. That's what we'll call it. There we go. So if it's equal to mock Twitter token, then we'll end up in here. That's good. Yep, that'll work. Make Twitter or mock Twitter API. There we go. Good. So now Playwright won't be so angry. Build is taking some time, but that's because we changed stuff in the Docker container or in the Docker file, and so it couldn't use the cached Docker layers. So anyway, because I pushed this, it's going to cancel that build. Whoops. But now it's cached, so it should be faster. So it's just the deploy that'll take a while. Refresh content, no content refreshed. Oh, just kidding. Interesting. Those content paths were changed. I guess so. Because those were in the content directory. Cool. The uses page now should say SQLite. There it is. I love how fast this happens. It's 1 second. The whole workflow took 7 seconds to update my content on my site. And I don't even use a CMS. I mean, I do, but I just made it myself. What happens when I do that? Yeah, I didn't think so. Should probably have a better error message for that. Whoa, we got 1,000 things that are cached. 1,011 things are cached. Whoa. Some of this is actually going to be user stuff, I think. Oh, well, that's not going to work. Fascinating. Sweet, that all passed. That's all good. What are you thinking, Playwright? What are you doing? We're doing the build right now. Cache not found for input keys site cache. Because it hasn't passed successfully or finished successfully on main yet, on the main branch, and so that's why we can't find the site cache. So we've got to prime the cache, which is what's happening here, and yeah, hopefully. Okay. I think some of these are intentional errors. Let's see. Oh no, tree has no data. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, it's not showing me the errors. I think it's okay though. Cache primed. Sweet. So that will only get saved if this playwright test passes, which I hope it does. I actually can npx playwright test. See what happens. Well, that doesn't work. Port environment variable is required. Do I do that? I do. Okay, well that's good. Kablooey. Connection refused. Playwright. Oh, that's interesting. We're going to do this differently. Rocket Rental has the right idea here. Playwright config, yada yada. npm run start mocks is what I want to do. Nope, I definitely want to do or. Come on. What? That's annoying. Oops. Because it could be an empty string. I don't want an empty string. Port is not defined. Well, I'll tell you what, it totally is. Oh. Let's see what CI did with this. Playwright failed. So post same site cache did not happen. Bummer. Okay. Is that the only one that failed for us over here? We got invariance failed. Insider get TXN number. Fly Ladafester. I think what we're going to do actually is we're going to say if process env.fly. So if we're not on fly, we're going to return 0. Now, interestingly, it looks like that's saying we are on fly. We're not. How do we get into that? Get transaction number, handle request. Yeah, okay. That's going to be in our env client. Nope, env server. Nope, entry server. There we go. Handle data request. There we go. Fix fly invariant. All right, 1 second. I got a knock on my door. I'll be right back. All right, yeah, somebody at my door. So my son came to get me. Say, Dad, somebody's at the door. And I didn't want to answer it because I'm not supposed to. I've got good kids. Okay, let's see here. Now, mock Twitter API, that canceled. Why did this cancel? Is it because I pushed? I guess I pushed too early or something. That's okay. Let's see what Playwright has to say for itself now. Kind of wish that generating the site cache, no tweet data. Why would it be trying to get tweet data? Because it shouldn't. Maybe I'm mocking it wrong or something. Yeah, whatever. I don't care that much. We'll wait and see if that is a problem. Okay, so somebody sent me a HAR file, and I'm pretty sure I can load that. Yeah, load. So somebody had trouble using the connect to Discord thing in Epic React. And that, unlike most everything else, that actually is kind of my responsibility. So this is the request that failed. And subscriber get preview. Oh, probably better not be showing this on stream. Sorry. That had their information in it. Just an email address. Please don't spam them. It does have their Discord user ID in there. Okay. And Discord information about them. Huh. So it's just the Discord. Huh. I have no idea. But I am actually able to... Oh, that was... yeah, that's information from their ConvertKit. Hey, Playwright passed. Woo! Sweet! Huh. How did Playwright pass if we had failing tests? Oh, they were just flaky. After retrying, it looks like they ended up working out. Yeah, well, that's why we have retries. I probably should figure out why that is, and it'll probably come to bite me later, but for right now, I'm just happy that we got to cache the site cache database. So next time, this will run in like 5 seconds. It'll be sweet, or less. Yeah, I have no idea what's wrong with this Discord request, but now I know who this Discord user is. And so I can find them and just add them manually and then move on with life. Have you ever thought to yourself, Kent seems like a pretty lazy developer? Yes. Yes, I am. I am definitely a lazy developer. Let's just watch this deploy. Okay, that deployed successfully. Look at that. Isn't that great? Look at this little green check mark that's going to appear right there. Bam. Hallelujah. We've got a green check mark. All right, let's go to, let's just make sure that we've got tweets that are, this has got a tweet in it. Yay, that tweet works. This has got a tweet in it. Yep, that tweet embed works. Those embed works. Yeah, sweet. I love that one. That was great. It's interesting. It used to have a little play icon when it was media like that. doesn't appear to do that anymore. I wonder if maybe that doesn't work for GIFs or something. Yeah, let's find twitter.com status. Oh, right, 2010s. Yeah, that one, of course, will have tons. 2010s. 1, 2. Yep, here we go. This is all kind of before I really was very active on Twitter. There we go. There's Twitter. Just want to make sure, because the tweets are the ones that, yeah, see, there it is. So it must not work with GIFs or something. But, yeah, then there it is. Time I ran into a moose. There's a moose over there. And it's headed toward a bunch of children. So I probably get a hold of somebody. There it is. That was crazy. And then watch. I can't seem to get away from this moose. There it is. Do you see it in those branches? This is the craziest thing. I can't. And so I turned off the camera and it started backing away faster, and then it started coming up to me, and I was like, I mean, it's not charging or anything, so I pulled out the camera again to start recording, and then it started charging, and this is what I did next. It's like, it's gonna kill me. Okay, yeah, I'll get back to work. Yes, it's distracting me. Yep, okay, so tweets totally worked. YouTube embed, yep, that works. Sweet. Hey, what? Full-time educator, hooray. Yeah, updating my office. Yeah, boy, that was great. That's not how it looks anymore. It looks like this. Ah! Whoa! All right, I'm just wasting time. What are we going to do next? Yeah. I'm planning on doing this. No joke. I'm expecting you to announce your online Kent C. Dodds Engineering Bootcamp. Yep. There it is. KCD EDU. Years ago. This was back in, 2020. But even before then, I've always been planning on doing KCD EDU, and that's Epic Web. So that's what I'm working on. All right. Anyway, one other thing I wanted to do. Just want to make sure that we've got an updated count for that. Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna, where are we on this list of things that I was supposed to do? Notes. All right, yeah, let's try and deploy to another region. So we did this, check, 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 not check. Not check, check, check. All right, so let's try to add one region. We'll do India, because they're starting to maybe wake up. Let's see, it's like, it's 11 and a half hours ahead, or is it 12 and a half? Can't remember. Let's say it's just 12, split the difference. It's 4:30 in the morning, so they're gonna start waking up. So let's scale up to 1 and see what happens, or to 2. Here we go, and we've got our fly logs, app KCD, region, MA. Here we go. MAA is pending. I wonder how Withered Frost is doing. Do you know why it was called Withered Frost? Because I didn't know that you could specify a name if you wanted to. So let's see, the last thing that happened. Yeah, it's all health checks. Do we have any post? No post requests. Oh, there's a get for AHA testing. So some people are still hitting it. We'll leave it running for a little while longer. Probably a couple days. No reason not to. All right, here we go. Nothing happening in the logs for this yet. Still pending. What are you doing? Kind of wondering if maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea for when a new region comes up to look for an existing region. Just say, hey, could I, like, I don't know, download your cache database? Just over HTTP, just ask the node server for to download the database. And then we don't have to worry about each region generating its own cache. When it comes up, but it doesn't really happen that often. Yeah, oh well. Oh, one other thing I gotta make sure of. I added some logic to add a header to not index. Yeah, okay, good. So the logic, it's actually kind of neat. I can show you entry server, no index. Where is it? Oh yeah, it's in my Express server code. If the host does not end with kentcdodds.com, then we're gonna say don't index this thing. Seems pretty reasonable. So this host ends in kentcdodds.com, so we can index it. Oh yeah, rats. I just realized I was showing my cookie to you all. That displayed my session at you. It's not good. You cannot see that. Because then you could log in and you could do this. Ah, dang it. I shouldn't have done that either. It's just people's email addresses. Hopefully they forgive me. Anyway, you'd be able to like delete things and stuff. It would not be good. Change people's teams. So anyway, now I deleted that session, so you should not be able to get in. Let's just look. I should only have one other session. Yep. It's the one on my phone. Yeah, I'm going to send an email to those people. I feel bad. Let them know that their email addresses were revealed on a stream. KCD. Where the heck is MAA? What's going on? Oh, that's Dallas Fort Worth. I'm looking at the wrong one. Oh, here's MAA. And it's having troubles coming up, as I suspected. Where are you? Okay. Well, it doesn't seem like it's having trouble. It's just getting started. Sweet work. Now enjoy a break. Now is a great time to take a few deep breaths. Start the breathing exercise and let's get centered together. Okay, I let them know their email address was revealed on his stream. Okay. Metric data was not sent to metronome, yada, yada, yada. Okay. So these all failed because they're getting 409s. Okay, so that is unusual, unexpected, unreal. Like, I'm not sure why that's happening. Why are we getting 409s? Okay, so pretty confident that means this is not going to work at all. But let's see if we can reproduce this locally. So where'd Sublime go? Oops. Yeah, okay. So where we have the is primary region stuff. It's going to be get region or region info, something like that. What is it called? Fly server. It's called get instance info. There we go. So we got 2 copies of this code because I should probably do a mono repo. That's why. Okay. But here we're gonna say return return primary instance DEN or whatever, host name, current instance, MAA host name, and current is primary false. So let's see what happens when we do this. Oh, this is the only place I do that. Okay, well that makes it easier. So then if I have the dev server running, what is going on? Oh, I'm in the wrong place. That's why I only have it in one place. Undo or redo. Let's just grab this and then undo and then close this to leave me free of confusion in the future. Fly server. I'm supposed to be taking a break, aren't I? I totally forgot. I need to do that. I feel like this is more complicated than it should be. Okay. we go. I need you to be like this also. All right. Start the dev server and hit the localhost health check. And it's going to get up eventually. Come on, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Where are you? Why is it taking so long? Oh, 8811. Why did it listen on port 8811? That's the only place where I say I want it on port 8811. That's weird. Hold on a second. I do not want my break to be over. I want to take a real break. Just let me finish this one last thing. It says it's okay. We're not getting anything wrong with that. Yeah, and I wouldn't expect to. So why are we getting 409s? We do that in the cache admin, but that is not hit by the health check at all. The other way we can do this, so we get a response that is, I should probably add a log for this, console.error. Come on, Copilot, you know what I want. Yep, and that is what I want. There we go. All right. Oh, and let's not actually do this. This would not be good. Okay. Add log for error replays. All right. Cool. Now I can take my break, and I will. A full 5 minutes. We'll see you in 5 minutes. I just pushed that doodad and we are deploying it. Okay, now this is interesting. Who gets to be the primary? Existing primary found. Denver. Okay. And now Denver, are you up though? Yes, okay. So this is the primary, it's Denver. Where are you? There it is. Primary, it says it's Denver. Okay. And now, oh, that's it. Error watching. Socket is not connected. Device resource busy. Unpacking image. Configuring firecracker. Here, we've got MA by itself right here. Yeah. Starting up, not the primary. CDD is. Okay, let's see if we get a health check. That's probably from a health check. That looks like regular traffic. Those requests are canceled. Okay, here we go. There we go. There was an error running the data loader for replaying request MA because of an error. Who's making head requests to /chats? Interesting. So now it's restarting. Found the primary. I have no idea how to read these graphs. I mean, I think I know what they are saying, except for this African certain currency. I have no idea what that is. Interesting. Okay, what about Denver on that volume? Okay. Okay. Now, his build is having trouble. That might be because it's getting shut down. Yeah, socket hang up. I think these ES build errors are because it's getting shut down. I wonder why. Okay, let's try that download the database thing. So first of all, we're going to have routes resources. This will be cache copy cache. Remix loader. First, we're going to check the headers. Is authorized request headers get authorization no, not API token, but let's see, we'll call it our internal command token. Sure, internal command token. We'll just call this fly. Something random. Okay, gotta make sure we do that. If not is authorized, then rickroll them. Let's see if it can do that. Return, redirect. Is that the rickroll? I think it is. Okay, sweet. Why has this got a red thing? Oh, redirect. It's coming from remix run. Okay, good, good. And then, oh, you know what? I wanted to try something. Satisfies loader function. No, no dice. That's too bad. I thought I was using a version that had satisfies in it. Nope. Well, that's too bad. Oh well. Have to figure out that later. Okay, so otherwise we're going to stream the database file in response. What? No. Okay, I've actually got Podcastify Dir Remix that I'm working on, which is kind of handy little doodad, and we can look at what I do with this. So we're going to get a pass-through, which I do believe comes from Stream. We need to get response, import response from Remix, yeah. We don't need JSON, whoops. We'll get fs from fs and the file path. Okay, so here's the tricky bit. We've got our Docker file here, and that sets our cache database path. Get required server in var db path. And we don't need options. So here, I was going to get the range, but we don't, this is for an MP3 file. We don't need a range. So there are no options. Yeah. Status is 200, I believe. Yep. And headers, just going to be the content length. Size, where's size coming from? Ah, from the item, yeah. Okay, so yeah. Okay. Content length fs. Is that a thing? Apparently. Okay, neat. We'll free up the process there. All right, so let's actually require token get required server in var. Okay, let me open up Sublime here so I can copy this over. All right. Then I can go resources, cache, copy cache. And that's going to send me to a directory. Okay. But now, if I say, let's add a header, that is authorization, and bearer is something random. And then I go to localhost, resources, copy cache, and boom, it downloads the SQLite cache. Now that's interesting because I thought it was cache dot. Oh, because I set the file name. Oh, huh, that's interesting. Forget that garbage. Don't need that. Try that again. Resources, copy cache. There we go. Oh, and it's just calling it copy cache. Well, fine. I'll give it a name. It's going to be whatever path from path. Path dot base name. Is that what that does? We'll find out. Cache.db. Hooray! Let me get info, make sure it's got stuff in it. Yep, 12 megabytes of cached stuff. Sweet. Okay, so that's neat. And then I just need something on the other side, probably in the start.js. That is, let's see, if there is no cache file, then copy it from the primary instance. is primary. All right, so if it's not the primary, then we're going to try and copy it from the primary. So download cache, let's see, hit the primary instance and download the cache into, okay, so this is going to be fetch equals require, yep, maybe it's remix web fetch, yep. I'm not over scheduled time. We've got another 2 hours. I don't know how long. Like, when do I count it? Did I migrate to SQLite? I guess I did. I technically did. I did. I'm just not a multi-region, so it sort of doesn't count yet. Okay, fetch. Now this is tricky because if I'm on staging, then the URL is going to be different. But I do have the fly app name. We could do that because I can say kcd.fly.dev build info.json, and that still works. So yeah, we'll just do that. Fetch https // env fly app. Is it app name? Let's see, fly app name. Yep. And slash or .fly.dev/resources/copy cache. But then we need some headers. One that says fly prefers prefer, no, it's actually, I've only got it in here, prefer region. There we go. Except it'll be prefer instance. Pretty sure that's how that'll work. I haven't tried that yet, but I'm pretty sure that'll work. Let's see what happens if I Google that. Interesting. Okay, let's try this. KCD staging has 2 regions. It's amazing how much faster this can be when there's like no data in there. Man. Okay, so we've got fly region. Here's our fly instance. If I switch to prefer region MAA and refresh, then that's going to MAA. Here's the instance. That's the instance. So now if I turn that off and add another request header that's fly prefer instance, and then go, did that go to where I wanted it to? Nope, it went to Denver. Rats. Even though I did say I wanted that instance, it did not. So that header does not work. That's a crying shame. I wonder, though, if I could hit myself and then send a response, but no, that will not do it. Huh. Fly prefer instance. Here, support for. I would like to be able to specify which. Well, I'm trying to have to copy. Make a request from one instance of my app to the other. To do this, I think it would make sense to use. Unfortunately, I don't have any way for instance B of my app to know what region instance A is in. I determine the instance ID based on the .primary directory provided by LightFS. Fortunately, I don't have a to-do. So I can't make the request with the fly prefers region header. I tried with fly prefers prefer instance, but that did not send the request to the instance I specified. Is there any way to do this? My specific use case is to copy a cache DB on startup of a new instance with a new volume. So it does not have to warm up the cache itself. Okay, it just occurred to me that it doesn't have to be a specific instance. It could be any instance that is currently able to handle traffic. So I don't care what instance it's at. Response. And pipe the octet stream to the cache database path. Is that it? I mean, that's not we're missing a parentheses, but Neat. See if that works. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to test this. Oh, right. We need to have headers, authorization. And this is going to be our internal command token. Okay, cool. All right. So I've got that running. And then we're going to stick this inside a temp ignored JTS file. mpx tx temp ignored yada yada. Let's make a function called go. Stick all this in there, then call go. And heck no, we don't. We'll just do JavaScript like what it's written in right now. So, and that was TSX instead, but whatever. Internal command token is something random. No temp ignore. Fly app name. We're gonna actually make this just be localhost 3000. And then our cache database path will be desktop cache db. Kablooey. Cannot find that module because I renamed it. Okay, cannot read properties undefined, response, body. Got to await. Got to await. This is why we use TypeScript. Okay, not a function. We did get a file here though. It is 0 KBs, so we opened the write stream and then it didn't work. So response body pipe is not a function. Okay, so instead of piping it, save the it wants to pipe the thing. Huh. Okay. Let's see what this does for us. Yeah, there we go. Sure. And then what do we do? No, I don't want to pipe it through. I want to save a file to disk at hello.db. And you're going to want to pipe it, aren't you? Golly. Okay, and now you're complaining because pipe doesn't exist on readable stream. Maybe we just pipe the response itself. Does response have a pipe on it? Getting knocks on my door. Day's almost over, so give me a sec. Okay. So I don't know how to save stuff. I don't know how to use streams. Response dot body dot get reader pipe through pipe 2. Oh, maybe pipe 2 is what I want. Okay, must be a writable stream. Well, is that not what this is? Stream. It's a write stream, a writable stream. Pipe through. I don't know. Try that. Nope, still no. Readable is required. All right. So it's I mean, we're hitting it. That's for sure. Well, that is a web standard thing. Response body pipe to fs write file. Response to readable. Okay, well. Stream readable. Okay, how do they do that? Stream. Node stream dot readable. Oh. Oh, it is capitalized. From web. Yeah, okay. And then pipe. All right, try that. Maybe if we're not using this fetch, that's probably what's going on. Yep, there we go. That worked. Yep, that worked. I wonder. Require remix run web stream. There we go. And fetch require remix run web fetch. Try that. Delete this. Yeah, that's too bad. All right, that's not a big deal. So we'll just use global fetch and node stream. And do that. Downloading the cache database from the primary, or from a running instance. To do, or idea, should we avoid doing this if, yep, cache database already exists? I think we should actually check whether cache file then we'll copy it over.
Sweet work. Now enjoy a break.
Yep, okay. All right. All right, there we go. And then we can do this. probably be fine with just that. Yep, that should work. Okay, cool. And then we can get rid of that. Okay, cool. Now, just got to do this. Add copy cache. Okay, and actually you gotta do a secret, so one moment please. To generate the secret, I'm gonna use the OpenSSL. And this is titled, what's it called? Internal command token. Oops, there we go. All right, sweet. And I'm deploying that. And just double check. We've got all the things. Okay, cool. So when we start up a new region, it should now be able to copy that over, which is good. Okay, coming back, and I've got a, whoops, sorry. We're gonna say fly vol list. We're gonna delete the MAA one. Fly vol delete that one. Yes. Fly scale count 1. All kinds of things are going crazy, but KenzieDons.com is, yeah, KenzieDons.com is in trouble. Dang it. Come on, you're ready. You can accept connections now. You totally can. I believe in you. Yes. Okay, good. All right. Actually, I gotta be done.
Look at you cranking out that code. Well done.
Okay. And we'll close that. And yeah, that got aborted because nonsense was going on. And hopefully hopefully this action completes successfully. And yeah, anyway, I got on. This was fun. Thanks everybody. Have a nice day or evening or whatever. See ya.